Hi guys. So this is a triple first for me because it's the first time of me filming in the gym and filming me stretching and black rolling, as you can see right here. And actually it's also the first time I'm really doing a vlog in voiceover, and yeah, it's I'm quite used to talking to the camera by now, being on YouTube for 3.5 years, but voiceovers are quite difficult, and I haven't done so many of them. So, a big thumbs up to all the voice actors, which we are mostly underappreciate in our daily life, because it's really not so easy for me. So as you can see, this is the black roll here. Yeah, I'm doing my ties and stuff, and yeah, this is a massage roller thingy. I have one privately, which I really like. The smaller ones and the balls are more useful, I think, because you can go deeper into the muscle. But it's can be really hurtful to use this thing, especially the first time around. But it's also helping a whole lot. So, especially the sighting here is really painful for most people. Maybe you can measure the level of pain from my face, but yeah, it's painful, but it's also a bit makes a bit of fun, and it's enjoying painfully there. So kind of now sounds like masochism from me now. No, yeah, it's really helpful if you have muscle pain, and yeah, if signs are I'm doing so much biking in the recent time. I'm concentrating on my legs very much, so I'm not so doing so much else at the moment. But it helps a whole lot there, so I can really recommend this. But there are also cheaper models around than the black roll, so you can also try those out. But generally, harder is better. So a really soft and squishy one I would not recommend so much. So harder ones maybe better. Also, you can use a tennis ball instead of the ball, but tennis ball is harder and hurts more to use. This is just a side note there. But my coach, which we had before in the gym, always used the tennis ball, and it's also useful technique. So you can use it on the wall here, especially for the back, but you can also do this on the ground. Um on the walls, it's not so much stress on your whole body, but works well on the ground as well, especially if you have a bit experience. And this work looks really silly right now. So another thing my reoccurring subscribers may have noticed, I'm uploading in a bit more schedule. We're going to stretching now. I'm uploading a video all 2 days at the moment. I will continue this for September. It's more a little bit of a YouTube experiment to see, especially to see which days are more interesting to publish videos. So far, it's spectacularly unsuccessful. So some of my videos have gotten like 2 or 3 views, especially the biking stuff. Bicycle repair is not so much of a hot topic, I think. Yeah, going back to the video here, I really enjoy stretching, and I did much karate and aikido and stuff where you have to stretch really a lot. But for me, it's always hard to come up with a own stretching routine. So I'm always doing myself, or I always have a hard time coming up with techniques. I know all the techniques, but it's just not coming to me when I'm doing this. It's not better when I'm filming. Actually, I think it was a bit better in this attempt to film it, but it's really for me, I'm just standing there and I don't know what to do, even having done the stuff thousands and more times. Yeah, I really want to return to yoga training. I have really had a hard time this year so far going to the gym. There's a new company on the gym, and I don't know the people, so at the moment it's, yeah, I'm trying to get back into the habit to go there daily, but it's really a hard thing, and I hope I can do it, but it's, yeah, it's hard, and I have a hard time motivating myself getting there. Um, so, and then the last thing, I pre-ordered the Fitbit Ionic smartwatch, and I really want to experiment with the Fitstar stuff, with their personal trainer stuff they have running there. So this will be next month, probably a bigger focus of my videos. Looking into the Ionic, if this thing is worth it. It's quite expensive, and yeah, frankly, I actually can't afford it, but I try it out and just see if the thing is worth the money. It's hard to tell, but especially since I do the biking, I noticed that the Charge 2, which I'm using here, the display is a bit small, especially in the biking. This is annoying because I cannot put all the information there. So we have some yoga techniques here, the Cobra, which my daughter really likes to do, dog thingy, however it's called in English. I only know the German names, and this is no yoga at all. This is so some tries of me to get stretched a bit. For my techniques, I have really the problem that my belly is so much in the way that I cannot get in a position where I'm actually stretching my muscles. So I really have to get that belly loose. But yeah, it's not so easy. And yeah, from my wife says it looks better from the biking, but from the scale at last, there is no big difference. See what I can do more. Yeah, I tried filming myself doing stretching like 2 or 3 years ago, and I found it looked so bad that I never tried it again. This time it does not look so bad, so I might do this sometime again, or maybe do something like a real routine, or showing some techniques in more detail. Yeah, I always have the problem here when I stretch that way that my legs are moving a bit. You can see it there a bit. So the shoes they're quite smooth. So yeah, and there's the end. So guys, thank you much for watching, and see you soon. Bye bye.